Hello. It's been quite a while since my last video. October of 2017, I believe. And I don't think I've had a pickup video since the summer of 2017. So I've got quite a bit of stuff piled up. And I'm sure after I finish making this video, I'll find some other stuff that I should have had in this video. So I think part 1 is going to be games, and then part 2 is going to be movies, so you can skip around to whichever one you'd prefer to watch. So, alright, on the games front, I got 2 new consoles. First one is an Xbox One S. I considered getting the X, but I live in the middle of the country where if I wanted to download a 4K texture pack for a game, it would probably take me 3 or 4 days of just solid downloading, so screw that. Other than that, it's an alright console. The user interface sucks, like really bad. I hate it so much with a passion. And just to show how little I've played my Xbox One. I got it Black Friday 2017. And the batteries that came with it for the controller still have probably like 70% of a charge left. That shows how little I've touched the console. So, yeah. Next up is a Switch. I actually really like this console. I have an hour lunch break at work, so it's kind of fun to just bring my Switch along and play. I've only got 2 games for it, which I'll get to in a little while, I think. I've been trying to keep my Switch purchases down to, if I've beaten a game, then I can buy another game, or if I feel like I'm close enough to beating a game, I can buy another game. So far I've only got 2, and it seems to be doing pretty good so far. So since I guess my Switch games are at the top of my pile, when I picked up my Switch, I picked up Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Obviously, I'm pretty sure this has almost a 1-to-1 attachment rate with the Switch. And at first I didn't know what to think of it, but the more time I put into it, the more actually I got into it. It's a pretty big departure from the rest of the series. I probably put 30 or 40 hours into it, and I'm pretty sure I've only scratched the surface of the game. Really, really enjoying this one. And the other one is Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I didn't play the first one, but this one seemed right up my alley, and I've put probably 2 or 3 hours into it so far. I picked this up Black Friday 2018, and it seems like it's going to be a really fun game. I like the characters so far. The battle system's pretty good, and the graphics are pretty good. One thing to note about the Switch is I've played it like 99% in a handheld mode. I think I've only hooked it up to the dock once, and that was to do some dungeon to do a ball thing in the one of the shrines or whatever. Other than that, I haven't used the dock at all, except to charge it. That'll probably change once I get around to picking up a Pro controller or whatever they call it now. I really want one of those, and I think I'll have even more fun with these then, instead of just playing them at work. The Xbox One, I've got 4 games for it, amazingly, and I hardly played them at all. First off, I picked up Gears of War Ultimate Edition or whatever. Haven't done diddly squat with it. It's alright. I think I just need to sit down and just hammer through it. I needed something to play with it, play it first, and I'm only buying Xbox One exclusives on the console. All the multi-console releases I'm getting on PS4, unless it's just better on Xbox One, or if it's cheap and I have somebody to play with on Xbox One. But this one I didn't know what to think of. It was like $8, so I thought, screw it, Sunset Overdrive. Insomniac made it. I really just did not like this game at all. Controls suck. I like the over-the-top obnoxiousness, kind of. But even with this, it gets kind of old. Another one I just need to sit down and, I guess, try to swallow. I don't know. It's fine. Super Lucky's Tale. This was like, I think I got it for like $8 on Amazon, and it's a fun little platformer. The camera's controls suck on it so freaking bad, but it's kind of a cute little. The graphics are really nice. I don't have it on. Apparently, it's better on Xbox One X, but it looks great on this. I like the art style and everything. Kind of a throwback to those old platformers back in the day. Like I said, the only downside is the camera sucks so freaking bad. I don't know how many times I've died just because the camera goes, oh, you need to go over here. But yeah, it's not nearly as bad as everybody made it out to be, especially for the price. I mean, if they were charging $60 for this, it would be just an absolute rip-off. But I think it was $30 new, $40 maybe. That would be pushing it, but $8, it's definitely worth a purchase. The one game I knew whenever I was buying an Xbox One I had to have was Rare Replay. This is just amazing. I mean, most of the games are, you put the disc in and it downloads them from the marketplace or whatever, but it's just kind of handy having like 30 games on here, I think. Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie. Doesn't have GoldenEye, obviously, but it does have Conker's Bad Fur Day, Perfect Dark, just a whole bunch of games. I think I got this one for like $10 as well, so that's definitely worth it. This is the one I knew I would be getting when I got my Xbox One. But yeah, fun. Moving on to PS4. Battlefield 1, this was like a Black Friday thing. I think I got it for $12. I've been wanting it for a while. Haven't put much time into it. I think I've done part of the Ace campaign where you're flying the plane and stuff. Pretty fun. I like Battlefield more than I like Call of Duty. The controls are a little more in line with what I like. Graphics are really good. Haven't done multiplayer because I just don't give two craps about multiplayer. $13, I think. $13. Uncharted collection. I played all the Uncharted, these 3 Uncharted games. But one of my friends bought a PS4 and was wanting recommendations on what to buy. I said, hey, this is $20. It's worth a shot. He didn't like it, so I bought it from him. So my friend Will and I were doing a playing games, kind of not competitively, but he would play a game. We'd play games together, So we'd both be playing Uncharted Drake's Fortune. That's what we did at first. Thought about moving on to Among Thieves, but I think we went to another game. It's kind of nice to revisit these games. I first played Drake's Fortune back in like 2011. I got all the treasures and all that stuff. Probably going to move on to Among Thieves at some point, and then I'll be able to move on to the 4th game once I beat these 3. That didn't make any sense at all. Bought this for my wife and I to play through, kind of, for her birthday last year. Just Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens. It's alright, it's a Lego game. It's kind of frustrating at times, but just kind of some cheap fun. I think I paid like $15 for it. And Horizon Zero Dawn Complete Edition. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous game. Haven't put a whole bunch of time into it, but it's... I don't know. I can see why people put so much time into this game. Yeah, looking forward to spending more time with this. Oh, 3DS. My wife went and bought a... She has a 3DS. She went and bought a game. I think it was Ocarina of Time. She was so proud. She goes, "Oh, look what I got! I got a Zelda game." I'm like, "I already own that one." So she returned it and then got Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. Still sealed. I don't know when I'll open it. I'd rather have the non-Nintendo Select version, but I'm sure it'll be fun. Oh, some older games. For the PlayStation, Rugrats Search for Reptar. I have absolutely no idea. It was free, so pick that up. For the PSP, MX versus ATV on the Edge for the PSP. I don't know. A lot of these older games are free, so, and I can't pass up PSP games. So yeah. For the PS2, I got Indiana Jones and the Staff of Kings, and inside of it, after I got it, I realized it also came with Lego Indiana Jones, the original adventures. So that was a free game. Comes with the manual and everything. Got Hitman 2. Yeah. Silent Assassin. I don't know, I've never played any of the Hitman games, I don't think. And SOCOM, US Navy SEALs. All these old games were basically free. So, for the Xbox 360, got Midnight Club, Los Angeles Complete Edition, Call of Duty, World at War, Fallout New Vegas, and Fallout 3 Game of the Year Edition. I'm glad to have these two again, since the ones that were in my collection were actually my brother's, and then he moved out, so, and lost his copies, so now I've got some for mine. And then for the original Xbox, Need for Speed Carbon. These are in absolutely garbage shape. Kill Switch, Take Cover, Take Aim, Take Over. I guess that's just a tagline. I don't know. And Cell Damage. Oh. And then here's the package that I got like 5 months ago. I pre-ordered this a long time ago. I think I might have been drunk. I don't know. Labyrinth of Refrain, Coven of Dusk. It's the limited edition or whatever. It's for PS4, and then it came with some tarot cards. It's literally been sitting in this box for 4 or 5 months now. But I guess I'll play that at some point. Move these over here. I also got a little GameCube Wavebird controller. No receiver, but whatever. I like picking these up when they pop up. Set that over there. Alright. Only DVD I've got, I think, was Halloween Town 2, and Halloween Town 2, Calabar's Revenge. Bought this for Halloween, right before Halloween 2017. Mainly, I watched these as a kid, and my wife liked them, so we watched both of them back to back. Really fun movies. Rest in peace, Debbie. Whatever her name was, escapes me now. 4K crap. This isn't in here because my brother has it right now, but I got Avengers Infinity War. Amazing movie. I don't really understand why Black Panther's getting all the attention right now when this was like the event movie of 2018. But whatever. Deadpool 2. Super cut, super duper cut, whatever. I don't know. Didn't see it in theaters. Really enjoyed it when I finally got it on Blu-ray. I think I got it at Black Friday last year. Domino was probably the best part of the movie. I was really surprised how much she kind of stole the movie. John Wick 2. I loved the first John Wick when it first came out. This one's almost as good, and now I can't wait for the third one to come out. I need to get the first one in 4K. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I saw it in theaters when it first came out, like whatever the hell that was, 2016. Kind of let down by it. It's kind of takes the whole Harry Potter universe in kind of the wrong direction, and I still haven't seen the Crimes of Grindelwald or whatever. I'll wait till that hits Blu-ray next month or April, whenever it is. Yeah, Eddie Redmayne was really good in this movie. What's the other guy? Dan Fogler. He was really good. I don't know. It just didn't feel as... I think if they're going to go with the whole Grindelwald thing, they should have went with a different direction, because Newt Scamander isn't really the best character for that. But fun movie. Really, really disposable compared to the rest of the Harry Potter movies. Next up is probably my favorite movie from 2017. That was Blade Runner 2049. I adored the original Blade Runner. It's a freaking fantastic movie, and this is, if not the same, if not better, it's at least on par with the original. Freaking Ryan Gosling did an amazing job with this movie. It's visually just absolutely stunning. Yeah, I wish this movie had made more money because it deserved it. One of my favorite movies of all time. Next up is everybody's favorite Star Wars movie, The Last Jedi. I saw it day one, well actually the day before it came out, and when I watched it, I loved it, but the more I got to thinking about it, the more flaws I found with it, and it really just, I don't know, I understand completely why everybody hates this movie. They did so many things completely just wrong, and it just takes the whole series in the wrong direction. But I don't think they could have made a really great movie with the way The Force Awakens ended, because it had to start right then. But yeah, it is alright. Oh, regular Blu-rays now. Arrival, pretty good thinking movie. I didn't know what to expect from it. I heard spoilers about it at first, and it was alright. The Accountant, one of my coworkers really recommended this movie, and it was pretty friggin' badass. I really enjoyed this one. Heavy Metal, I finally got this in my collection. First watched this way back when I was probably like 7 or 8 years old, maybe younger, and really influenced me a lot. It's one of those movies I was way too young to watch, but I still watched it. Yeah, I need to go back. I haven't checked this release out yet. The original movie was really grainy and had a lot of garbage all over the film, so it's kind of interesting. Interested to see how they've done with it on Blu-ray, if it's all still there. Another movie I loved when I was a kid was Rush Hour. A huge Jackie Chan fan when I was younger, and him and Chris Tucker are just freaking amazing in this movie. Treasure Island. It's like a BBC or Sky. I can't remember. From 2012. It's got Eddie Izzard and Elijah Wood. Elijah Wood's, I don't know why he's so up front and center, because he doesn't really have that big a role in the movie, but I don't know, I really liked it. It was pretty fun. I already have this movie, but I didn't have it in 3D, so I finally picked this up. It's got like a little lenticular thing. Yeah, pretty alright movie. Not anywhere. I think the prequels are better movies than the sequel trilogy. So, Hannibal, the complete third season. I really, really hope somebody picks it up for a fourth season at some point down the road, because this is probably my favorite TV show of all time, because it's just perfect. Argo, heard a lot of good things about it and finally picked it up. I think I may have got it for Black Friday. I can't remember. Pretty good movie. It wasn't as amazing as everybody made it out to be, but it was fun. Big Trouble in Little China, my absolute favorite John Carpenter movie. It's just so dear to me. It's perfect in every way. Jack Burton is the most quotable person in cinema. Jaws, can't go wrong with Jaws. Another movie I probably watched way too young, probably when I was like 5 or 6. Made me just terrified of the ocean. Not sharks, just the ocean in general. I don't know why. I picked this one up for Black Friday, and that was Ultimate Matrix Collection. It comes with the Matrix Reloaded, and Revolutions, and the Animatrix, and then like some bonus discs. It says it has like 35 hours of bonus materials, but I don't know if they consider like still galleries or something bonus materials. It comes in these little crappy little disc things. I hate those, but I love the movies, so nice to have those in my collection. Now I have to get them in 4K. Dang it. All Dogs Go to Heaven. I love this movie when I was a kid. My daughter's actually in the living room right now watching this movie. Yeah, fun kids movie. Blade 2. I still don't have the first Blade on Blu-ray, but I watched this one a stupid amount of times when I was middle school, I think. Yeah, I love this movie. The last two movies, my wife got these for me for Christmas, and Castle in the Sky and Howl's Moving Castle. Haven't watched this one yet, but we sat down and watched this one a couple weeks ago, and it's just stunning. It's, Studio Ghibli amazingness. I think that's it. I'm sure something will suddenly pop up and I'll have to start a new pile. Yeah, that's it. I'm sure. I was hoping on making more videos in 2019, but it's February now, and I'm just now getting to this one. So we'll see. Starting a new job soon, so maybe I'll have more motivation to make videos. Not sure yet. So anyways, if you sat through 24 minutes of video, thank you. And subscribe, blah, 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 like, comment, I don't care. What have you been watching? What have you been playing? I don't know, it's probably get like 12 views.